Okay, so day 2 of week 3. Yesterday I felt a little better about moving up in weights and stuff, so I'm excited about that. I mean, I kind of felt kind of goofy not moving up faster, but that's more of my pride and my ego than anything, and that's the one thing I got to make sure I overcome when doing this. And that's one thing you guys got to make sure that you're not doing either. Um, because if you let your pride or your ego get in the way, you're gonna hurt yourself. You go too hard, too fast, it's not gonna work out for you. So, um, and I'm sure a lot of the bigger guys, the guys who've been doing this for a long time, are gonna tell you the exact same thing. Um, people that are actually that look the way that I should look, telling you this stuff. You know, um, if you let your ego drive you, you know, um, it can be a good thing, but it can be a bad thing. So, my my ego is like, I want to get this done, and I want to get it done as fast as possible. Um, but getting it done as fast as possible is not a good thing. You know, you have to do it properly. You can do it faster than I'm doing, and that's not a problem. But like I did nearly a decade ago, 8 years ago, um, I was able to do almost everything I wanted or get almost to where I wanted in about 3 months. I put in all the extra energy, the extra hours, to do it. I just failed to maintain it, and I failed to go back to it again and again and again. So, um, but because there's no routine, like I can keep a habit of doing that, I don't have the luxury of somebody like The Rock who can spend 3-4 hours in the gym every morning. He can do that. His business is his body, so he can do that. Um, I'm an average Joe. I can't afford that at this time. Plus, there's other things I want to do. I mean, I have a lot of clutter that I want to. I need to clean up. I live by myself. I'm the only one who can take care of this stuff. So if I spend all my time in the gym, I'm not going to be able to do anything else. I'm not going to be able to have any semblance of a life. I have to work. I have to make sure I get myself in a structured routine to make sure I continue doing this, and I have given myself the time to do so, which is why I'm only doing the 45-minute to 1 hour workout. Obviously, the more sets I get into, the longer this is going to take. But that's fine. I will be growing myself into that. Right now I'm starting with one set of 30. It's quick as long as I don't sit here and talk to you guys. 2 sets of 15 will be just a slightly longer process because I have to stop. I have to take a little bit of a breather and then go back. So I'm going to be taking 2 breathers instead of 1 breather in between sets. Instead of, I'm not just to set up for the next exercise, I'm going to have another set to do. If I get to the 3, it's going to be more. I got to start adding in some, either longer rest periods and or some, cardio in between to keep myself going, which is what I'll be doing. So, but yeah, I mean, the whole point of me just rambling like that was obviously that when I did my workouts yesterday, things that felt a little bit more better, a little better as far as knowing the difference in how the burn felt versus how the burn felt the last 2 weeks. Using muscles in a way I haven't done in nearly 2 years. I want to make sure I wasn't getting too sore that I couldn't come down here and do the workout. You get too sore, you gotta rest longer. So So yeah, so this week seems to be the week where we switched from going from getting back in the swing of things to getting adjusted to start moving into the real workout. So, which is good. I was kind of expecting that to happen in another week or so, and it happened now. So, I am happy about that. So, with that being said, today is abs, back, and biceps. If you're watching me and you haven't watched me before, this is a very light routine. As you can see, I'm not in good shape, so watching me work out is probably not going to be your favorite thing to do. Unless you ladies like this. Anyway. I hate myself in the morning. I'm so weird. Anyway, so if you're watching me, I am doing a year-long workout routine that I came up with based off a routine that I came up with 8 years ago that took about 3 to 4 months for me to drop a bunch of weight real fast. I'm spreading this out. I have been wanting to do this for a while. Even when I was in better shape, this is something I wanted to try. It's all based off of 30 reps, except for the last 6 weeks, which is going to be different. But every exercise gets 30 reps, depending, and that's just broken up into different sets. It can be one set, like now it's one set of 30 very light weights, 2 of 15, 3 of 10, 5 of 6, 6 of 5, 10 of 3, supersets that way. And then kind of a split 3 of 5 and 1 of 15, going from heavy to light in one workout. It's all routine. There's roughly 6 exercises per muscle group, 3 exercises per muscle group each day, twice a week, if that made sense. So Monday, Thursday is chest, shoulders, triceps, different exercises each day. Tuesday is abs, backs, biceps, different exercises each day. Wednesday and Saturday is legs. And then Sunday we just do a stretch. I haven't figured out exactly what stretch routine I want to do. I could just do my own, but I like having something structured. I have a hole in my shirt. Squirrel. The nice thing about working out at home is you can have holes in your shirt. Which I guess that kind of defeats the purpose. I'm live streaming and recording for people to watch me. So, having the hole, doesn't matter what the hell I wear. I don't care. These are workout clothes. Workout clothes don't need to be pretty. You think they need to be pretty, you're going to the gym for the wrong reason. Why would you spend hundreds of dollars on workout clothes? I'd rather just work out and let the workout impress people, not my clothes. But anyway, and yeah, I wore the same crap to the gym when I went to the gym. I didn't care. Like I said, you need a good pair of shoes. That's all you need for the gym. Good pair of shoes. I mean, you need to wear clothes, but you just need a good pair of shoes. Everything else can just be whatever. Just my opinion, but whatever. So yeah. So if you're watching me, you see me using pink, purple, orange aerobic weights. You see me using no weights or empty bars. That's what I'm doing right now. So that being said, let's get started. I've talked too much already. My warm-ups are Turbo Jam videos. I don't care what you think of that. I'm doing them. Play, you fucker. There. Just in case you're not familiar, I'm doing the Turbo Jam Ab Jam video, which is not my ab workout. It's just part, technically. It's my warm-up / ab workout. I have 3 other exercises I do afterwards. I talk too much.
Hi guys, I'm Shalene Johnson and welcome to Ab Jam. This is a great abdominal workout because it's 2 parts. 10 minutes standing, 10 minutes on the floor. You can do one part, or you'll do both. Now we're going to start off by reviewing that tuck position. Shoulder blades are back against the wall. Tailbone goes underneath you. This is very important. From the belly button up, you've got great posture. From the belly button down, tailbone's under toward me. You got it? We're going to isolate the abs in every exercise. Let's start by fanning the arms up. We'll warm up the back and the abs. Bring the abs down, flat back, and round it up. Round up the back. Good. Arms up. Bring it back down. Flat back. And when you round up, you're already crunching those abs. Let's go center. And tuck. And shake it. Contract. And shake. That's that tuck position. So hold it. And then shake it. Have a good time, all right? Because that's what working out's all about. We're going to take a center, hold, bend to your right. Center, isolate, contract the abs. Again, squeeze, now go side. Center, and to the side again. Let's go a little quicker. Here we go. Center, side, center, side. Now, don't just go through the movement. I actually want you to think about what's happening in your abs. Feel those abs getting tight. Feel your ribs moving towards your hips. Squeeze. Let's do another set. Come on down lower if you can. Center. Side. Obliques. Every time you bend to the side, think six-pack, baby. The kind of a six-pack that looks good in a bathing suit. Squeeze. Up. Squeeze. Up. Nice job, guys. Fan the arms up. Bring it down. That's a little rest for your back. Now, slide. You can take it anytime you need it. Do it again. Arms stand up and down, flat back, and all the way up. Now, hands on your hips, bend side to side. Got that? So figure out where your rib cage is and bring it toward your hip bone. Hands around your hips. So rather than leaning from side to side, crunch side to side. Okay, come on, guards by your face. Side, side. You can stand up tall if you want, or work the legs at the same time and bring those elbows towards the thighs. Now, what I'm not doing is leaning forward. So we're not here, we're here with the shoulder blades against the wall. Start to circle the arms around. This is a rotation. Make it a figure 8. Come on, tap those heels. The abs are big time. That's the best way to work your abs. And you're just kind of dancing, enjoying the music, but feeling those abs get tight. Same thing with the bigger arms. Row, row. Stand up tall in the upper body. Tailbone's underneath. That's a tough position. That's the secret to all of these exercises that work the core. The top helps you isolate the abs and avoid straining your back. Here goes the elbow. Down, then wrap around. Again. Down, wrap around. Good. Down, behind your hip, wrap around. Do it again. Down, behind your hip. Other way. Down. Wrap around. Good. Behind your hip bone. Now if there's someone standing behind you. Down. Little higher. Again, low. Little higher. Let's go to tempo. Right. Right. Good. Other way, baby. Oh man, you can feel that, can't you? Nice job. Your abs are going to be so tight. Stand it up. Here we go. Deep breath in. Exhale down. Flat back. Round it up, please. Deep breath. Good. Flat back. Round it up. Nice job. Tap it out, guys. All right, guys. We're going to take you nice, wide into that plie stance. Like you're riding a wide horse. Got your hands up nice and wide. This is the wheel, and it's taken from capoeira. We're going to do this 4 times. It is 4, 3, 2. Now hands on your hips. Good job. Now to make it a little easier, you can make the wheel smaller. Don't bend as deep together. Okay, you want to do that again? Let's do it. Now hold up a little longer this time. We're going to do 8 of them. Tuck the tailbone underneath. You're in that tough position. Shoulders are back. Hands on your hips. Good. And think of this as a side crunch. It's not leaning to the side, it's crunching to the side. Let's go right, left. Right, left, and then together. Again. The wider you take your arms, the more intense this is for your abdominals. So be ready for it. Again. Let's go the other way. Let's make those abs nice and flat. Bending to the side really works the obliques. Now, if you need a visual, just imagine that you're about to go into a cartwheel. So you want to bend to the side. Good. Now let's alternate. Go to the right. And together. Now go to your left. Oh, yeah. You feel it? Shoulders are back, right? Tailbone tucked underneath. You're doing awesome. Can you keep going? I know you can. Let's do it again. Right, left, right. Other way. Right. Beautiful. Do it again. Right, left, right. Come on, tailbone under. You're almost there, baby. Here we go. We're gonna row. Big arms. Row. Like you're rowing a giant canoe. Stay right. Good. Stay right again. Arms. Now I want you to put your sword away. That's it. Powerful warrior. Other way, baby. Put it away. Good. Lean back a little bit. Squeeze your glutes. Work those abs. Tighten and tone the midsection. We're going to the right. Now back to your left. Okay, you can feel that in your obliques. Your rectus abdominis muscles right down the center of your abs. One more time. Get ready, guys. We're going to punch. Right, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zigzag, lift your hip. All right? Focus on lifting your hip, not your knee. Crosses. Zigzag, lift that hip. Nice job. Cut that in half. 1, 2, lift the hip. Lift. If you think about lifting that hip, you are going to tighten up your obliques. Think of the knee as just kind of coming along for the ride. You got it. Come on, baby. Last one. Take the back flat. Round it up. Do it again. Flat back. You can do this anytime you need a little break. Flat. Round it up. Last time. Now we're going to cross starting with your left hand. Left hand, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zigzag, lift your hip. Oh. Do you feel it? Lift your hip bone. Bring your hip bone to your rib cage. That's nice. Do it again. Yes. Perfect. Now cut that in half. 1, 2, lift. 1, 2. Crunch. Crunch. Look down at your hip. Crunch. There you go. Crunch. Crunch. You feel it? All right. Shake and shake, baby. Shake it. Oh, nice. This is a great way to really trim your waistline. Don't give it too much fun. Just have fun. Shake it to the music. It'll happen naturally. There is no right or wrong way to do this. Now squat. Down and lift. Down. Got your W over here. Remember that position. Good. This elbow comes behind the hip. Nice. Squeeze. Squeeze. Singles. Down. Up. Up. Now, if you want, you can tap that toe down. When you've got your balance, hold it up. Lift, lift, lift. Want to go the other way? Okay. Down, lift, down, lift. Good. Take a look at your imaginary opponent. Show them how tight your abs are, baby. Show them. Here we go, singles. Down, lift, lift, lift. Yeah, come on. Balance, baby, balance. We can do it. Hold on to it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Go. Tight abs. Lift it up, bend. And down. Nice job. Flat back. Good job. Do that again. That's a nice little break for your back.
She's just doing the arm thing and the flat back kind of thing.
Round it up. All right, tap it out. That's it for your standing abs. I want you to grab a mat.
All right, am I in frame? Am I in frame on all my cameras?
That's awesome
Can't
stuff for
see.
shoulder jam. Nice job, you guys. Great job.
Looks good.
We're going to take some of those exercises that you did in the standing routine and bring it down to the floor. So go ahead and lay back. Get comfortable. Take your feet shoulder width apart and your hands, I would say, right next to your hips. And we're going to begin this exercise from your belly button down, just the top. Here we go, top. tuck, and release. Tuck, and release. And everything we do, you can modify it. So if it doesn't feel right, you can modify by watching Mindy or by watching Honorita. They'll show you how to make the exercises just a little easier until you build the strength you want. Let's crunch. Hands behind the head, making sure that you're not pulling on the neck. Your neck should be relaxed. Your hands are a light touch behind the head. Good. One more. 2 more times. Try to keep your head elevated the whole time. And we'll go right into a single leg stretch. Right leg. And switch. Good. Head is lifted, shoulders are lifted. Again. Now let's go to singles. Ready? Press that knee away. Adding the resistance is really going to work those abs. Of course, you can put your hands behind your head anytime you need to. Now lock up and do elbows, side to side. Another way to make this easier is to take your legs straight up to the sky. The lower you take the legs, the harder it is. Most advanced, arms side to side. Good. Wave your hands in the air like you just don't care. Come on. Work those abs, baby. Good job. Do 4 more. Let's go. 4. Good. 3. You can make it. Then we do our leg drops. I love this exercise. Legs all the way up. Drop to one side. We're going to roll up slow and controlled. Roll back slow. Legs back to center. Good. Do it again. Other side. Roll. Lift. Control is the key. You're going slow and you have total control. And now we bring it up a little bit quicker. Here we go. Up, touch, roll back, center. Drop, roll up, roll back, center. Another set, come on. Up, lift, roll back, center, over, lift. Good, now we go to crunches, guys. Here we go. Lift, and then head and shoulders lifted up off the floor. These are 2 counts or singles. Now we slow it down just a little bit. Up slow. 1, 2, hold it, and back. It is never too late to get the abs that you want. It really means just watching your diet, making sure that you're eating healthy food, you're doing your cardio, as well as your ab routine. All right, last one. Let's take a little break. Arms reach over your head. Legs reach out nice and long. Don't go anywhere though. We're not done. That's just a little stretch. You can take that anytime you need it. Okay, guys, you ready? Walk your hands up the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now lift the knees. And then slide or walk it back down. Good. Walk it up. Now you're not sitting all the way up. Maybe 35, 45 degrees so that you're really feeling your abs, not your hip flexors. Good, do that again. And this time, you can lift the arms as an option. That's more advanced, so you keep the hands behind the knees if you want. Walk it back. Yeah, baby. Can you do it again? Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and lift. 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 Walk it back. All right, next time we're going to snake it back. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift. Lift. And you're wondering what the snake is? We'll show you. Ready, guys? Oh, yeah. Come on, walk it up. Hey, hey, hey. Hook. Hook. Snake it back. All right, guys, stay here. Bring the knees all the way up, hands behind your head. And I want you to bend to the right. Bend to the left. Good, now go to singles. Here we go. Side, side. Head and shoulders are elevated. Remember, you're bringing your heels toward the elbows. Your knees and the lower leg are sealed together. And lift, and lift. Come on, bend to the side. Okay, don't go anywhere. Stay on one side only. Tuck, tight. You're bringing your heels towards your elbow. You feel that? Oh my gosh, right there in the obliques, baby doll. Switch and go the other side. Hang on. You're almost home. Do it. Lift. Lift. Big obliques. Big tight flat abs. Oh yeah, you made it. Stretch it out. Arms overhead. That was awesome. Oh my gosh, you're going to feel that tomorrow. Good job, guys. Stretch it out. Okay, guys, let's bring the feet in. Shoulder distance apart. And we're gonna start with cross punches, just like we do in our turbo gym workout. Your little cross punches, and then a zigzag. Not all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that. Okay, join me. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Small zigzag. Try to keep your head and shoulders up. Crossing and zigzag. Do it again. You can keep hands behind your neck if you need to. Just like that. Small crosses across. Now the same thing, but let's lift up a little higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Or you can stay where you are. Just like Mindy and Anna Reed are showing you today. Working those abs, stop bringing the shoulders up off the floor. One more time. Good, now the right knee is lifted. Let's go across. Across and back. Hold the knee steady. And lift by leading with your shoulder, not your elbow. That's a cue that will really help you focus on the obliques as opposed to doing just the elbow cross. Hey, I know what cheating looks like, guys. Now lift to the center, crunch. Lift. Good. Head and shoulders stay up. Get that tailbone tucked up underneath. Other side, left knee now. Across with your shoulder. Let the elbow follow behind. Lift. Yeah, baby. All right, back to center. Crunch. Oh. There it is. Make sure that the abs are nice and flat. Tailbone tucked underneath. Belly button in. Give me 4 more. 4. Nice. 3. Keep it tight. 2. Nice. Now we're going to go right and left. Right and lift the opposite knee. How's that feel? You got a little bit of a burn going on yet? Okay. Give me 4 more. 2 more. That's nice. All right, feet together. We're going to tuck elbows in. Tuck. Good. Crunch. Bring your elbows to touch the inside of the knees. Oh, that works. Lift your hips up off the floor. Lift. Almost there. Lift. Come on, 2 more. Last 1. Good. Hands behind the knees. Roll all the way up. Face me. Hi. All right, guys. Now toes on the floor if you want to keep this nice and simple. Fingertips to the side. We go to the right. Right and center. Left and center. Now, I want you to lean back slightly. So you are behind those 2 bones, which we call the sits bones, and you're on the fleshy part of your hips, back on the derriere. Nice. Now we're going to do this with a little pulse to the right, then center. Good. To the left, and center. Take a break if you need to, or keep going. Side, center. Good. Do it again. Left, center. Oh, can we do one more set? Can you do it? Stay with us. You're doing awesome. It's going to pay off. I promise you that. You're going to have nice flat abs, a 6-pack to show off in your bathing suit. Hold it. Last set. Come on, guys. You can do it. Hang in the last one. Back to center. Hands behind your knees. Round back and away. Lift all the way up. Swing your legs around. Come all the way down to your hips. Good. Now just press up, stretching the abs. Go all the way up into up dog.
So,
oh my gosh, that feels.
I completely forgot to turn the microphone on the camera again. Hey, there's the audio. I'm so dumb. I need that. So that whole inspirational spiel I gave in the beginning is gone. Technically not. It saves on all 3 of these live streams, so maybe I can just piece those together. Might as well, I gotta piece the videos together anyway. I think I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. So I can get on, I can get on any one of these apps on the computer and download the live stream over the saved archive.
technically, I could just use any one of these any day of the week and just upload those to YouTube, but I don't know. As long as I remember to put the damn microphone on, because if I don't use the microphone, the external microphone, I'll show you the camera, but I don't want to turn all the damn phones over there to look at it. It's just a little external microphone that sits on top of it. But it's powered, so I got to make sure it's a good battery and it's on, as opposed to just plugging into some other microphone. But if I don't plug it in, if I don't put the external microphone on there, it's very hard to hear me, especially when the music's playing, even with the music at a normal level. You three can hear me just fine over the music. Something about the phone microphones is different than the camcorder microphone, especially when it's only like $100 camcorder, $70, $80 camcorder. It's a good camcorder. It's not like super high quality, but it's a decent camcorder. It does its job. Built-in microphone shit, but this $20 external microphone actually does a nice job too. So you don't got to spend a lot of money for shit if you don't need to. Alright, so I'm going to turn the music on. Music I got to stick my fingers. I'm trying to avoid sticking my fingers in. Didn't happen. Instagram's face. Play. Look, even at that volume, the regular camera microphone, the camcorder microphone, it's hard to hear me. Especially when I turn around like this for some dumb reason. Like I did the first few weeks. Okay, so anyway, on to my workout. Get my old man glasses. Not reading glasses. Yeah, I had 20/20 vision my whole life until like 4 years ago. This whole like staring at cameras and computers all day ruined my eyes. It'll rot your eyes out. Told you I'm weird in the morning. I'm weird. I don't care if I'm weird. Alright, so we got crunches, reverse crunches, or leg lifts, however you want to do them. I like to do more of a inward crunch, kind of like they just did in the Turbo Jam video without you know, pulling up at the same time. Anyway. So last week we were on to basically 15 of the crunches and the side crunches, and then we did 10 of the reverse crunches. Everything is going up. We're going up in 5 rep increments. Everything else, all the weight work is 30. Yeah, you know, you kind of wonder what I'm talking about. All the weight work is one set of 30. The ab work, especially since I haven't worked out in forever, and we are doing an ab workout, technically, with the ab jam video. We're building up to the 30 here. And then after we hit 30, we might add some light weight to that too. My goal with my abs is not to get that bodybuilder look where I have abs that are as big as my pecs. You know, the big bulky abs that, you know, I walk around and my whole stomach sticks out just as far as my chest. I want the slim, trim fitness models, swimsuit models, swimmer, you know what I mean, the flatter abs. Nice pronounced chest, and then the nice V shape is what I'm going for. So avoiding the heavy weights and the hardcore ab. Because you can do a hardcore ab workout. You know, you can go just as hard with your abs as you do with the rest of your body. If you're going for that bodybuilder, you know, that big heavyweight bodybuilder look, I'm not going for that. So if I was going to go for that, I probably would have started that when I was 20. Not Bodie Bo. Alright, so I'm going to do all these in a sequence. I'm going to do my crunches, my reverse crunches, and my oblique crunches. And then I'm going to get up and I'll come back and tell you what we're doing next time. Or I can just tell you as I'm doing them. But I'm just going to take care of that all at once without having to get back up. So the only reason I stopped and talked so much is because I messed up the microphone. That I need to had to explain it. Anyway, I'm going to move this guy in here. Just because for the reverse crunches, it kind of helps to hold on to something so you don't keep sliding around. Typically, I just grab this, and I probably could have just moved over some. But that, I don't know. Probably not out of frame at all. I know I'm not out of frame. I've watched the videos. I've watched my own videos. Done talking. Alright, so what did I say? Alright, so 20 crunches, 20 oblique crunches, and 15 reverse crunches. So it'll be crunch, reverse, then side crunches. So 20, 20, 15, and then 20. Something like that. Alright, so we're doing 20, going up next time. 20 on the regular crunches. I'm losing my shorts. That one you feel more because your legs actually have some weight to them. Alright, so you did 15, we're do 20 next time. Alright, side oblique crunches. Good. Alright, and yeah, that one will go up to 25 as well. Okay, abs are done. Wasn't that easy? You should join me. As I say in a creepy voice. All right, so now we're on the back. Try to get this moving. Don't want to stand around and talk too much. Okay, so wide lat. Make sure I'm in frame. Wide lat pull down. We did 25 pounds last week. We are going up. We are doing 30 pounds this week. So I've probably got to make some adjustments on the weight. I do. I have 15 pounds on there right now. That's 25. And the other 2.5. That is right? Yeah, 25 and 30. Alright, so 2 7.5 is 15, 2 5s is 10, that's 25, 2 2.5s is 5, that's 30. You get math lessons when you work out with me. I mean, that's because you got to make sure you're the right weight. Not TikTok, Twitter, I apologize for the mess over here. Everybody else can't see it, but Twitter, whatever that is. Twitch can see it. Twitch can see my mess. Alright, 30 pounds, 3 reps, here we go. Now the key on these is to make sure every time you hit the same spot without swinging too much. Obviously your last few, if you have to swing because you're doing heavier weights, that's fine, do what you have to do, but if you're doing every one like this, you're not really working out. So, that's 2. This is also not it either. These don't count. Just saying. It's better to use lightweight and do it right than use heavyweight and think you're actually doing it when you're doing it wrong. I can bench 300 pounds. See? See, when you guys don't talk to me, I gotta talk to myself. What is that, Corey? Is it sleepy? I don't know who's talking to me. They always talking. I see Corey said something. Put some baby emojis. I'm a baby. I'm doing baby weight. I'm not sure if that's what that means. I don't know what your emojis mean. Anyway, 30 pounds, 30 reps, going up next week. On to close grip, reverse grip, pull downs. Same thing, 25 to 30, so I don't gotta change the weights, good there. And here we go. This is the same thing. You gotta hit the same spot. Aim for the same spot. Like, that's where you go every time. Make sure you're doing a back workout, not a tricep workout. This is going to be a tricep workout. You got to make sure you stretch it out. machine. That's going to work the back of your shoulders and your triceps, but if you don't allow your body to stretch out so your back starts to pull down, you're just hitting the shoulders and your triceps. I made that mistake last week. I wasn't paying attention. I just allowed it to do this. And I felt it more in my triceps than I did my back. Kind of like I said last week with the supported rows. You want to make sure you get that extra little reach when you do it. Anyway, 30 pounds, 30 reps, also going up. All right, deadlift. We did 20 pounds last week. I kept it an empty bar last week? I guess so. I should know that. I just made the upload the video to YouTube. All right, so deadlifts, back versus arms. We're gonna add 5 pounds to it. I know that sounds wussy. 20 pounds sounds wussy. I gotta empty those dumbbells over there that I'm not using. Make sure I have all the plate weights available as needed. Because when I start getting into sets, you know, 2, 3, 5, whatever sets, I'm going to need these to move a little quicker than having to take them off the other machine every time. I mean, that wasn't a lot, but once I start getting into heavier weights and I need more plates available, then I gotta have them more available, more readily available. Turn that way. Should be good. Alright, so that's 25 pounds total. The bar weighs 20 pounds. 5 pounds extra. And remember, this is 30 reps, so one set of 30 reps for someone who's used to sitting in his car or laying on the couch. Okay. Even though I'm using little weight, you still want to do your best to do the right. Like you don't want to start your deadlift here ever. Here, make sure your back's straight. You know, the me of last week, we want to keep that the same. But the me of this week, the new me, we're adding 5 pounds next week. I know it's not a lot, but it's something. Like I said, if you're doing 30 reps at one time, you're not going to start feeling it until somewhere between 22 and 27 reps. If you're not feeling it by the 27, 28 reps, you don't have enough weight on it. That I definitely started feeling around 24, 25. Anyway, back is done. Onto barbell. Onto barbell. Onto biceps. Now I got the barbell curl. We did 15 last time, we're doing 20 this time. Now I could just go ahead and use this big bar here. It's 20 pounds. Or I like the size of the smaller bar for this. I don't know, it just feels better, I guess. The reason why I bought this is because it's 10 pounds and I can start a little bit smaller on some of the weights I need barbells for. Because this is 20. I know it's not much smaller. I mean, it's like a whole 2 feet smaller. I don't know, I just think if I gotta move it around back and forth like this, even though I don't, I could just do my barbell curls right here. I don't know. I just don't like having to use these things. It's such a tough decision, isn't it? I'm using that. I'll use this when I add weight to the squat, so I can start with 10 pounds. And I still have the barbell overhead curl. I think I still have the barbell hip raise as well. Anyway, so barbell curls, I'm such a procrastinator. Barbell curls, 15 pounds, 20 pounds, yeah. I'm going to keep that at 20. I got to be careful with these barbell curls. If I go too high up, it starts to strain my elbow here. For those of you who don't know, that's the elbow I fucked up 2 years ago that made me stop working out. So I have to be careful doing anything that bends my arm. That's why I'm not doing upright rows anymore, because it puts a lot of stress right here, and that's what I fucked up on. So, it's fun getting older, isn't it? 20 pounds, 30 reps. We're going to keep that 20 next week. On to single arm supination curls. That is just a single arm curl that kind of curls in this way. And we do a little twist at the end like this. Don't read too much into the hand motion I'm making, you perverts. I guess I'm the pervert, I'm the one who thought about it. Whatever. Anyway, I kept it at 5 pounds, and that's probably because of this. Now this is a single arm one, but you can do alternating. It's very easy to do alternating. Just right here, right there, right there. It looks kind of goofy when you do it, but curls out like that. Alright, so I took those a little slower just to make sure I wasn't like throwing my elbow around too much and make sure I do the exercise properly. So that I can go up next week as long as I take it nice and easy like that. I should be fine. Not do that extra snap like right here at the end. As long as I bring them up, do my little turn there where they're supposed to. It's just I always have a habit of bringing it up here. Which hopefully, as soon as I get my biceps bigger, I won't be able to even be able to go that high. So, whatever. Anyway, we did 5 pounds, 30 reps. It's going up. Hammer curls, we did 8 pounds last week. Now, hammer curls are going to be easier. They don't hit this part of my elbow. So we did 8 pounds last week. We're doing 10 pounds this week. No girly colors today. Well, except for those 5-pounders at the time. Whatever. These are still aerobic weights. That made mine. Instagram's gonna turn off here in a second. I'm gonna wait till Instagram turns off so I can restart it even though nobody's watching. 2, 1, bye Instagram. I don't know why. I don't want to share it. I just want this thing to go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Welcome back, Instagram. All right, hammer curls, 10 pounds. Alright, so we're going to keep that one at 10 for one more week. Alright, last exercise of the day. Turn Instagram back on for like 5 minutes. We did 10-pound forearm curls, inward forearm curls. And we're going up to 12 this time. And these are easy to do a lot of weight. Really just doing this. You got to watch. Okay, I said it last time. I remember saying it last time. Start getting into heavier weights. A lot of times you're not paying attention. You just want that feel of the weight kind of going upward. So a lot of times you'll start doing one. You'll maybe do a shoulder shrug with it. You'll bend your elbows and realize you're not actually turning your forearms in, to raise the weight. So make sure you're using a weight that you can keep an eye on. Always watch what you're doing. It's always better to watch what you're doing instead of just kind of doing this. Pay attention so you know on these exercises that feel weird. You don't really have a point to go to. So just kind of you got to make a feel for it. Shoulder shrugs, inward, forearm curls, things like that. Bicep curls have a stopping point. These just have to get a feel for it or watch it. So anyway, we're doing 12 pounds. I always try to keep my elbows against my side. That way I don't start moving my arms too much. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to keep that at 12 as well. That'd be it. That'd be all of it. Turn off the music. See, if I would just remember to turn off the Bluetooth speaker, it'll stop the music on the phone as well. Then I don't have to worry about it. If I stop the music, forget to turn off the Bluetooth, I go upstairs, start playing on TikTok, and all of a sudden I start playing down here. Oh. Okay, so anyway, as I said in the beginning, this week is I'm starting to feel a little more in the zone, I guess. The burns feel a little bit different. I'm starting to make sure I know where my burn is and where it's not and what it is. If it's just a quick burn, or if it's a good burn, or if it's a burn that I need to wait to increase till next week. Starting to feel a little better about that. I got my pace going. We're good. Said first 2 weeks was the introductory, getting used to it. These last 3 weeks. This is a 5-week session, by the way. I was thinking about doing 6 weeks, 6 weeks, and then a recovery week. But I think 5 recovery, 6 recovery, that should be good. Because we're going to be doing different things. You know, give you a break, and we come back in with heavier weights and give it a little bit of a shock. Do a break, come back in with heavier weights, because each time we increase sets and lower rep counts per set, we increase the weight more. So like, I'll explain this again at the end of the 5 weeks and at the beginning of the next 6 weeks. Like for this week, barbell curls, we did 20 pounds, and I said I'm going to keep that the same for next week. Obviously, I know I'm doing 1 of 30 next week, so that's going to stay the same for that. However, if I was going to switch from 1 of 30 reps, 1 set of 30 to 2 sets of 15, I would not keep that the same. I would bump that up because I'm changing my routine. So I need more weight for the 2 of 15 than I would for the 1 of 30, if that makes any sense. I hope that makes sense. So anything that I would keep the same if I was doing 1 of 30 will go up for the 2 of 15. And anything that I say, like for the single arm supination curls, where we did 5 pounds, I said we're going to go up to 8 next time. If I was switching from 1 of 30 to 2 of 15, I wouldn't move to 8, I would move to 10. So I'll get into that more when we go to switching weights, but I'm sure anybody who actually works out understands what I'm talking about. You know, more sets, less reps per set equals more weight. So, yeah. Less sets, more reps per set equals less weight. That's how it works. Alright, anyway, time for my little spiel. If anybody has watched me or is watching me, you've noticed that I'm using a lot of light weights. I am doing, like I just said, low sets, high reps, very lightweight. There's nothing to be afraid about, there's nothing to be embarrassed about, nothing to be ashamed about. Everybody has to start somewhere or restart somewhere. And for me, I'm restarting. After not working out forever, which is my fault, mostly my fault. You know, I got lazy for a while, then I tried to work out, then I got lazy again, then I tried to work out, then I hurt my elbow, then I got lazy again, then I got complacent. Then I realized that I'm turning 44 and I look like shit. The main thing was I realized it's t-shirt weather and I'm the biggest I've ever been, which I know there might be some of you watching like, oh, you're not that big. This is obese. This is obese. This is not grossly obese, but this is obese. I'm 5'7". I'm now under 200 pounds, but I was just over 200 pounds. I know it's not a lot, but to me it's a lot. Considering if I had no fat, or I had the average amount of fat on my body, the proper amount of fat on my body, or the healthy amount of fat on my body, I would probably weigh between 145 and 150 pounds with this muscle mass. So I have 50 to 60 pounds of fat on me. That is not okay. Especially getting older, and especially with heart disease running in my family. And every guy on my dad's side of the family that I know of in my past has died of heart condition, heart failure, heart attack, something. I'm 44, I'm fat. I better hit this faster. My dad didn't hit it and start hitting it until after he had his first heart attack in his mid to late 50s. Still had a heart attack later on. He had a heart attack after he left the gym. It's not because he left the gym, it's because his motorcycle wouldn't start and it was 102 2 degrees outside. He just finished a intense workout at 63 years old. Motorcycle wouldn't start. He got completely frustrated with it. So he's already, had his adrenaline going, his heart rate up, go outside in the hot sun, and then get very pissed off and stressed out, had a heart attack, and done. So, maybe if I start younger, I might make it longer. Maybe, hopefully. I don't know why I take my shoes off in front of you guys. I always lose my balance. Which is weird, because I've always had good balance. But then again, I'm out of shape, so. Oh yeah, the end of it. What are you? I'm doing it out of order. Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I'm just pointing to the cameras. All the same username, WonderBoy113. For YouTube guys, it's right across the screen here for you. Obviously, you know what the username is. The water went down the wrong throat. I just finished drinking. All the same username. Everything is the same. However, if you want to communicate with me, the best option is for you to jump onto TikTok and use the Q&A feature, or comment on one of my fitness journey videos. Not one of my other ones if you want to communicate about this, because there's plenty of comments about other stuff on that. So make sure you stay with the fitness journey or the Q&A feature. That way I can do video responses to you and talk to you like I'm doing now. I don't believe I can do that on YouTube, but I will post them to YouTube in the fitness journey playlist on there as well. So yeah, anything I do on TikTok for this purpose is also going on YouTube. So if I make a video on TikTok of my fitness journey, it's going to go in the fitness journey playlist on there as well. But then I have the workout playlist where this will be featured. But yeah, if you want to communicate with me, you can leave comments on YouTube. That's fine, on the videos. But I would prefer that you come over to TikTok and speak with me there. It's just the best setup for me to communicate. I know those. I'm on there a lot more. YouTube, I just post these. Occasionally I get a comment here and there, and I see them a lot later than I want to. TikTok, I'm always on TikTok. So Instagram is mainly for mostly my artwork and maybe some random pictures here and there. Twitch I just use for this, and I don't know how to use Twitch beyond just making these videos. Sorry, Twitch. But again, hop over to TikTok. I'm sure every one of you has a TikTok, and we can go from there. Thanks. I'm done. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.